We're gonna go ahead and start browning the meat. Just put it right in there. Oh! Whoops! Hi, I'm Olivia. This is my kitchen sink. Today I'm gonna be making hatch green chili stew, which my grandmother taught my mom and my mom taught me. But first, if you haven't already, subscribe below. I got most of my ingredients at Brooklyn Harvest Market, except for the chilies I got on Amazon. I spent roughly around $40. This is gonna be kind of a rough dice. I like chunky pieces on the top of mine, so big chunks of onion, big chunks of tomato. This is a recipe that my grandmother grew up making in Antonito, Colorado. It's right next to the Hatch Valley, which is where these chilies come from. And then when my mom was born, she kept making it. And so it's just a really special dish that connects me with my heritage. I'm definitely not the type of person who goes to the grocery store at the beginning of the week and gets everything she needs. I will think up a recipe or come across something while I'm at work and then go to the store before I come home. And then when I get home, I always change into my pajamas first, put on my slippers, and then I'll put on a record and I'll start cooking. I love a lot of garlic, so I'm probably gonna use at least 3 cloves. Also, this garlic has been sitting on my counter for like a week and it has sprouted this thing. So I don't know if there's a way to prevent that, let me know. Even more than I am a cook, I'm definitely more of an eater. I also am a food writer, so I'm constantly reading and writing about new food trends and stuff, and so that's inspiring to me. I usually have leftover pizza in my fridge. I eat pizza a lot, at least 3 times, 4 times a week. There's usually an old pizza box in my fridge. And then I always have mayonnaise in my fridge because I think it's a very important condiment and you can put it on almost anything. So this is when the real fun begins. This is my brand new Le Creuset. I'm really excited about it. My sister got it for me just as a because I love you gift, and it's in a really pretty color, which is really the only thing that matters. A little bit of olive oil. I made this like 3 weeks ago for my boyfriend. Well, really for me, but he was here and he ate it too. Really the reason that I make this is for myself. It's just a really good comfort food. It's really actually quite different from the classic kind that my grandmother would make, just because I'm using chilies from a jar because I'm a busy woman and I don't have time to char my own chilies. I can never get these open. Okay. Oh, very good. Keep mixing it up. Let the flavors all hang out together. This is definitely not the hottest chili that I've ever had from my experience, but I think if you're going to be giving this to someone who doesn't really like spicy food or isn't used to eating whole peppers, then this is a good, hot isn't too hot. I am going to press the 3 cloves of garlic. Then we have to add water. I learned a lot of my cooking techniques from my mom, but I also learned a lot of my cooking techniques from my sister. She's a really good cook. I spent a lot of time in the kitchen with her and my mom growing up. As I got older, even now when I go home, I love to cook with them. This is really the consistency I want it, and it needs to sit for at least 30 minutes. So in New Mexico especially, they eat this on everything. I mean, I would eat this on my scrambled eggs or on a burger or just a bowl of it with some cheese, and that's just perfect. But really the way that I love it the most is with some beans and a warm tortilla. So that's how I'm gonna make it today, and that's usually how my family makes it. So now that everything's ready, I'm gonna start plating. I made a huge bowl, so I'm gonna be eating it all sorts of different ways throughout the week. Then I add the cheese, and since it's warm, it'll start to melt. It's really nice. And now comes the chili. Depending on how spicy it is, I'll add 1 big dollop, or I'll just cover the whole thing. Now I'm gonna just finish it off with the onions and the tomatoes. And voila! It smells so good. Just the right amount of spice. Very good. I love this dish so much because it really was passed down from generations. So it just makes me stop and think about where I've come from and how thankful I am. Thanks for watching my kitchen sink. To subscribe, click here. To watch more videos, click here. And the full recipe is down below.